Am I worthy? A question that has plagued us all at one time or another. As women, we give of ourselves unconditionally, yet struggle to recognize our own worth. Balancing all of our responsibilities leaves little time for self-love, self-care, and mental health. However, when our eyes meet as women with words unspoken, we recognize all the threads woven into this tapestry of shared stories of struggle, perseverance, and triumph. So what's my thread? I'm a first-generation daughter of Italian immigrants. I'm a wife of 25 years, and I'm a mother of 3 adult daughters. However, I am so much more than those 3 labels. I am also an accomplished photographer. I'm an author, a business owner, a teacher, and today I stand before you as a student on the cusp of fulfilling a 30-year-old promise to myself to get a master's degree. But why did it take so long? Like so many, I faced a bunch of obstacles that made me question if I was ever worthy of some kind of continuing education. As a student, my grades were mediocre, and I was constantly told to try harder. The word neurodivergent hadn't been invented yet. At age 12, I was molested by a family member. Failed by the very people meant to protect me, I was instructed to never speak of it again. In high school, my guidance counselor told me university was only for smart people. I eventually graduated with a general arts degree from some college after 5 years of trying. Dissatisfied with my degree, I applied to a Master's of Speech Therapy program, but I didn't get accepted. Between my unresolved trauma and my disappointments, I was diagnosed with severe anxiety and depression in my early 20s. Mental illness is taboo in my culture, so it was and still is a well-guarded family secret. I finally accepted a job at my family's business, taking the path of least resistance, and I left speech therapy altogether. I began taking business courses at night school. Married, I finally completed my business degree at 29. Wanting more, I always wanted more, I wanted to pursue my MBA, my Master's of Business. My husband decided, though, that my biological clock was ticking and bought us a minivan instead. For the next 25 years, I juggled being a mother, working at the family business, and taking care of my house. I let important friendships fade, and sometimes I woke up on top of my covers in the day clothes that I was wearing after falling asleep, exhausted the night before. However, I don't tell you these things so that you'll feel sorry for me. In truth, although at times in the past I may have, today I regret nothing because my life experiences have shaped me who I am. These events do not define me. I raised my kids on my own terms. I am a wildlife photographer. I successfully ran my parents' business since 1993, and more recently I became a supply teacher, which brings me full circle to today. One day, the vice principal at my school quietly gave me a piece of paper with the words, Queen's University Master of Ed, written on it. I applied that day, but I told no one, simply afraid of just being disappointed again. I got the email notification on my phone, and looking up into the eyes of my wonderful students, I told them. They erupted into a standing ovation for me. And in that moment, I began to hope again. This was finally my turn. 54 years old, 30 years later, and 3 attempts, I was going to get that master's degree. That's when I found Lisa Susan in the Banri Center. Did you know that Banri means queen in Gaelic? And as queens, we straighten each other's crowns, and we whisper softly, you got this. That's what Banri is all about. What starts as a simple bowl of soup brings us all together tonight. It's not just about nourishment. It's a powerful symbol because this is a community about solidarity and hope for one another, and it serves as a reminder that we are never truly alone. In this safe and welcoming space, we reset our determination, our courage, and our endurance. Then, as women do, we pay it forward to the next soul that walks through the door. I was that soul not so long ago. So I ask you again, are we worthy? The answer is absolutely yes. This is a tapestry that we are all proud to be a part of. In 2024, the Banri Foundation will celebrate 50 years of supporting women of Queen's University. I kindly ask you to please direct your attention to the screen as we present the following video.